like to tell you a little story from the Old West, in the days of the Cowboys and Indians. I just happen to have 4 cowboys on the table, 4 Indians, and these cards will be the mountain lions in our little story. So here it is out in the Old West. These 4 gentlemen were out one day, crossing the desert. As night fell, of course, they moved into 4 caves just on the side of a hill for cover to get out of the elements. Turned out these 4 Indians, these gentlemen, lived in those caves as well. As night fell, they retired for the evening and went into those 4 caves also. Well, there happened to be 4 mountain lions out that night who traveled around and went into those 4 caves as well. About the middle of the morning, sometime very early, there was a thunder and showers. A big storm. This clap of thunder hit, a flash of lightning. Everybody could see everybody. They quickly ran out of those caves and bumped into each other and fell into a big pile. As everyone was scrambling to try to find their way around, people were going everywhere. The cats were scaring everybody. They were bumping into each other. They were jumping over each other. The gentleman here, you haven't had a chance to get involved. Would you cut the cards, please? Excellent. In fact, you know, those people and animals ran right in between each other, through and out the other side. Exhaustion suddenly hit the entire group, and they ran back into only 3 of the 4 caves. When the sun came up the next morning, it turned out that all the Indians were together in one cave. All of the mountain lions were together, and all the cowboys were together. Well, what do you know? Let's take a look at the Cowboys and Indians mystery. This is actually the first card trick I ever learned back in the 60s. My dad taught it to me. These 4 kings, I tell in my little story that those are the 4 cowboys. I have 4 tens. These can be either mountain lions in the story or the Indians if you like. And of course we have the 4 aces. So in this case I'll call them, these are the cowboys, the Indians, and the mountain lions. By request. As the story unfolds, and I will deal these cards face up on the table, remember in performance you would deal them face down, because all of these backs are absolutely alike. This will add to the mixed up nature of what's going on. But just for the first phase, I will show you these cards dealt face up. The 4 cowboys go into the caves. Now the 4 Indians. You would deal each of these on top. Remember, face down, of course. And now the 4 mountain lions. As the story continues, you tell that there was a loud flash of lightning and a clap of thunder. They all came out of the caves. Now, of course, you tell in your story that there was a loud clap of thunder. This caused everybody to come out of the caves. When you do this, you have to make sure that when you pile these up, you cannot push them together. That would randomize everything. You do need to pick these up in a random fashion, apparently, and it doesn't matter how you pick them up. You just need to pile them on top of each other. Now notice what has happened here. This is called a rotating order. We have 10 ace king, 10 ace king, 10 ace king, so on and so forth. Now, if the cards are cut like this, and completing the cut, this will not disturb that rotating order. Face up, you can see that I can cut the cards and mix them. You can even do this part of the mystery face ups, the cards face up, during the performance if you like, because it does look random. But you see, cutting the cards does not change a rotating order. King 10 ace, king 10 ace, king 10 ace, all the way down here, and then it continues around in rotation to the next king. So that is a very good thing, whether the cards are cut in the middle or even one card being cut. Now in your patter line, of course, you talk about how the cards These characters were bumping into each other, they were jumping over each other. You now even offer the cards to your audience to have them cut the cards. Make sure when you do, you watch the audience carefully that they do actually cut the cards, and then you can complete the cut if you like. Make sure they don't pick up a few cards, quickly they put them back, and they end up accidentally disturbing the order. You do not want that to happen. Now here is a nice touch on this. It looks as though you are going to shuffle the cards, but they really are not shuffled. You pick up about half of these cards and you turn them at a right angle to the pack. My left hand picks these cards up and I'm actually going to shuffle the cards together. Your patter line is as follows. The cards these characters rather, ran even between each other. Now, when I push these through, you have to make careful and sure that they do pass through. You now regrip, pull them out, and pop them right on top, as if all of these characters ran even between each other. Now you're ready for the finale. You dealt them out into 4 piles the first time. Now you're going to deal them only into 3 piles, telling your audience that they went back into 3 of the caves. Let me deal them face up so you can see what's happening. Because of this rotating order, when you deal them back, they will go back just like magic. All the 10s, all the aces, all the kings, all the Indians, all the mountain lions, all the cowboys back together. Remember, when you dealt these face down, of course, everything appeared random. And now this is the moment of magical occurrence. You turn these over, telling your audience in the morning, all the cowboys were together, all the Indians, and all the mountain lions. Have fun with this, try it, understand why it works, and enjoy doing it for your audience. I know the reaction you will get will be a terrific one.